So you can come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Feel free to sit up on something. And as you're ready, you can close your eyes or take a soft gaze down towards the floor in front of you. And start to slow down your breath. Each time you exhale, seeing if there's anything to release. Is there any unnecessary effort that you might let go of here? You can let your eyes open, keeping a soft focus, and feel free to open and close your eyes as it's useful for you. Let's begin with a twist. We'll take the left hand across, the right hand to the floor behind you. As you inhale, sit a little bit taller. As you exhale, rotate, looking back over your right shoulder. Keep twisting in this direction, but turn your head the other way, looking over the opposite shoulder like you're wringing out. And then release and switch. Starting gently at first, finding length and rotation, breath by breath, a little more height, a little more twist. Keep going in this direction, but turn your head the other way, wringing out. And then release, back around to the front. Let's interlace fingers in front. Put some pressure between the arms like you're going to pull them apart, spreading between the shoulder blades. And then release and interlace fingers behind your back, maybe the other thumb on top. Open up the chest. You're welcome to stay upright or fold forward. And folding could be just dropping your head or coming part way or all the way towards the floor. Maybe reaching your arms up and back away from you. And then release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. Roll your way back up. Let's recross the legs so the other leg is in front or on top. Sitting tall, drop your right ear over to right shoulder, press down through the left shoulder, stretching left side of the neck. Rotate your chin to your chest. Come all the way over to the other side, both shoulders drop, but now even more through the right side, looking for a stretch there. And then rotate chin to the chest, come back to the first side and go back and forth. Half circles or 3/4 circles, watching the sensation move from one side to the other. next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace your fingers behind your head and let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. Release your arms, head floats back up. Bring hands to the floor behind us, fingers facing forward. Roll your shoulders back, your elbows back. Lift the heart. Take it as high as you can. And then release. Come up. Hands to knees, round back. Roll your way back up and let's come forward onto hands and knees, tabletop. If you have something you want to pad your knees with, feel free to grab that, a blanket or cushion. Have your hands right under your shoulders, knees under hips, belly drawing in to take out the excess arch in your lower back. And then we'll take a few rolls through the spine, starting by lifting the head and tail, arching. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now, inhale, arch, and send your right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend. From here, shift your weight forward and dip part way or all the way to the floor, bending elbows straight back. Press up, knee in, extend, go forward to dip down. If going all the way down is too much, you might just go a couple of inches, do what feels right, and then press up from there. Knee in, extend. One more time, go forward to dip down. Press up, knee in, extend, and then roll your hip open, reaching toes to the sidewall. You can stay here on two hands or take the opposite hand back to catch your foot. Kick your foot into your hand, letting that open the front of the left shoulder. Pull up away from the hand that's on the floor, creating space in your joints. And then gently release. Left arm forward, right leg back. Square off the shoulders and hips and draw the belly in. Try and take out the excess arch in the lower back. Engaging core to support you. And then release. Hands and knees. Sink back to child's pose. Releasing. Hips to the heels. Might give that right wrist a little circle or rub, working out any tightness from what we've just done. And then come back to table. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Again, inhale, lift the head and tail. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now inhale, arch, and send the left leg up and back. Knee in. Extend. Go forward to dip down, elbows hugging the sides of the body. Press up. Knee in. Extend. Dip down. Press up. Knee in. Extend. One more time, dip down. Press up. Knee in. And then extend and roll your hip open. You're welcome to stay here on two hands or take the right hand back, opposite hand catching your foot. Kick your foot into your hand, pull up away from what's on the floor. Gently release, arm forward, leg back. Pulling up away from the floor. Imagine you could take your whole spine a couple of inches further away from the floor. And then release, hands and knees, sink back to child's pose. Maybe give that left wrist a little rub or circle. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. And pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Come back to center. Let's lift up through table and come back to downward facing dog. Take your time getting into this first down dog of class. You might pedal out the feet a little bit or shift your hips side to side, exploring with any movement that helps you get in your body. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another and let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Take any arm position that supports you, including using some support through your elbows or hands on ankles. Find a position where you can let the weight of your head hang. Let's bend the knees a little bit more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. Step up to the front of the mat, coming into mountain pose, Utkatasana. Feet can be together or apart. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Nice long spine. Let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen, part way up. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Please take the time you need for all your transitions. And then each time we come to a rest, you choose your rest. So down dog is one option. You might come back to child's pose, sitting onto your knees or forearms. Any neutral shape. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. This time from down dog. When you're ready, right leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Let's grab the left wrist. Take it across for a little side bend. Come over to the other side. Grab your right wrist. Take it across. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Release, arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits. Hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square. With the upper body letting go. Like ragdoll, let your head hang, let your neck release. One more breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Inhale, arms high. Sink low, deep bend in the front leg. One more breath. Release. Make your way to down dog, whether that's through a vinyasa or some other movement transition. Just feeling whatever you are choosing to do. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Exploring your full range, including tight, weak, awkward places. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Take your leg a little higher and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Sink low. Let's grab the right wrist, take it over, a little side bend. Come over to the other side, grab your left wrist, take it across. Back to center, interlace fingers behind your back, other thumb on top this time. Release, arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits, hands to the floor or to props. Continuing to reach that back leg straighter, longer, higher. Keep letting go. Is there anything to release now? Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog, whether that's through a vinyasa or some other movement transition. And then settle into a good rest, whatever that is for you. If it's useful, you might close your eyes. Last deep breath in and out. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's take just the right arm up as we inhale. Exhale over to a side bend. Left arm can provide a little support in any way you need. Reaching out like a yawn. Reach a little further out as you come up and release down. Same thing, other side. Reach a little further out to come up and release down. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, take your arms up by your ears, shoulders drop, arms reach straight, and then rise up onto your toes for a balance. You can have the heels just barely off the floor or all the way up or anywhere in between. Start to fold forward, staying in balance. You can bring your hands to your legs wherever they meet. Might be the upper legs. If you're able to fold deeper, you might go towards the lower legs. Try not to overstretch. If you need to bend your knees, bend them. Last breath here. Let's release. Drop the hands, drop the heels, drop your head, let that go. And then bend your knees and let's come into chair, Utkatasana. Hips sink back and down, head reaches high, shoulders drop low. Feel what's going up, what's going down. One more breath here. And let's release, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. From down dog, sweep the right leg up, one breath. Step it forward, high lunge. Arms up. Let's come into warrior three. Shift forward and find your balance. You're welcome to keep your torso high and your leg low, or tip forward any angle. Parallel to the floor is one option, not the only option. Get to choose your arm position, whether your supporting leg is bent or straight. One more breath here. Step back, warrior one, just one breath. Release through your movement transition. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three. So find your challenge, wherever that is for you. How much can you feel where you are now? Even if you don't have words for it, can you take it in? Can your breath be steady? Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Release through your movement transition. Back to your resting pose. More important than the shape, come back to a quality. Like settling into a meditation or remembering that this whole practice can be like a meditation. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra, and back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three, one breath, come in and step right back to warrior one. From here, open out warrior two and then settle in, checking on your alignment. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior two. Straighten the front leg for triangle. Reach out to come down. Lengthen up through that top arm. Reach long through the top of the head. One more breath here. Release, hands to the floor. Make your way to down dog, however you get there. Just taking one thing at a time, feeling right where you are right now. And then next inhale, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge, feeling this. Arms up. Warrior three, one breath. Step back, warrior one. Open out, warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior. Let's straighten the front leg for triangle. Even more length and space, even more ease. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to a good rest. Five breaths, any neutral shape. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. From here, let's take a twist. Left elbow across to the outside of the right knee. Get as far over as you can and then work the palms towards the center of the chest. Check that your knees are in line with one another. If the left knee is coming forward, draw it back. Last breath here. Come back to center, hips low, arms high. Same thing other side, right elbow across. Work the palms towards the center of the chest, open through the top shoulder. Last breath here. Back to center, hips low, arms high. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. And then fold, wrapping arms overhead. You're welcome to separate your feet, hip width apart or wider. And if this is too tight for your shoulders, you could separate your hands by holding something between them. Strap or scarf. And then release the arms all the way down. Let's lower the hips and come into a squat malasana. If your heels don't easily touch the floor, you might turn your toes out or widen your stance or use some support under the heels or sit on a block. So finding a way that this works for you. You're going to open up the knees using the elbows and as best you can, roll your shoulders back and down so the chest is open. We'll work our root lock here, Mula Bandha, same as a Kegel exercise. As you exhale, draw the pelvic floor muscles in and up. As you inhale, release that. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. And then engage and keep holding, keep breathing, drawing in strongly through the bottom and connecting that to the top, feeling the full length and space that you take up. Let's release, come back to a forward fold, feet back to parallel. Any arm position here, you could grab your big toes and pull your head towards the floor. Might give your hair a pull or your neck and shoulders a little squeeze. In a moment, we'll make our way back to down dog. If you'd like to get a crow pose in on your way, you are welcome to do that and either step or hop out of crow. If you don't feel like doing crow today, you can just step back or take a vinyasa to get back. Feel whatever it is you're choosing to do, not better or worse than something else, just what it is. Eventually finding your way to downward facing dog. Let's come back out to a high push-up and lower all the way down onto the belly. You can turn your head to one side, maybe rest your head on your hands or arms back by your legs, a relaxed position for your arms. And let the weight of your body release into the floor. Let's bring the head to neutral, reach the arms forward, stretch the legs back so you get as long as you can, and then lift up to go out, or reach out to go up. So maybe just a couple of inches off the floor. So you can get your arms even with your ears. You might lower your head, lift the arms a little, but really long. Past the tips of the fingers, past the toes, past the top of the head. And then release. Head to the other side. Let go again. Let's stretch the arms forward, legs back. Lift up again. This time bring your legs all the way together. So big toes are touching, inner legs touching. Reach out to come up. Keep the legs squeezing together. And then take the arms out to the side, letting the chest come up a little higher. Take arms behind your back, interlace fingers, and reach back through the knuckles. Still forward through the top of the head. Keep the legs squeezing together as you release your arms back out to the sides, back even with the ears. And then release. Head to the other side. Let go. Let's come back to neutral. And bend the knees, reach back for the tops of the feet or ankles for bow pose. If you need padding under you for this, feel free to throw a blanket or cushion under you. Kick your feet into your hands, letting the strength of your legs lift you up. Knees and feet just shoulder width apart, just hip width apart. And then release. Head to the other side, let go. Depending on how that felt, you could do that again. You could stay resting, or you could take a different, maybe a more gentle belly down back bend, like Sphinx or Cobra. So you choose another back bend or rest. Just feel what you are choosing. And when the pose feels complete, come down. You can take a little windshield wiper side to side with the lower legs. And then press back to child's pose, spreading the lower back. And we'll make our way onto our backs. You can bring your knees to your chest and take a circle or rock, massaging the sacrum, top of the hips, lower back into the floor. And then drop your feet to the floor. We're going to cross the right ankle above the left knee. Reach the hands through, grab the left leg and bring it in as close as you can. As you do this, shoulders drop, chin drops, so the back of the neck is nice and long. To release, let's drop the left foot to the floor. Straighten the right leg up, flex and point the right foot a few times. Circle the right ankle a couple times both directions. And then keeping this right leg more or less where it is, straighten your left leg along the floor, grounding down through the back of the left leg. And then we'll open the right leg out to the right, just at a slight angle. You can support your leg in any way that makes sense for you. One way is to have your elbow on the floor and your leg resting into your hand. You could hold higher or lower. Try and keep that left hip grounded. Imagine you have a sandbag over the top of the left thigh. And then bring this straight right leg up and across for a spinal twist. So you might reach your left hand to the outside of the right foot. If you can't reach, you can either use a strap, bend your knee, or hold somewhere else like the calf or knee. And take it all the way over. So you can tip all the way over onto your outer hip. Roll open through the right shoulder. If you would like to add a quad stretch to this, you can also add the right hand grabbing the left foot. Drawing your heel in. And then roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take another little circle or rock. Maybe a little shake out through your legs. And then drop your feet to the floor. Let's take the same thing other side. Cross the left ankle above the right knee. Reach your hands through. Grab the right leg. Hug it in close. As you do this, drop the shoulders, drop the chin, spread the back of the torso towards the floor. To release, drop your right foot to the floor, straighten the left leg up, flex and point. Circle your ankle, both directions. And then straighten the right leg all the way along the floor, grounding down through the back of the right leg. Open the left leg out to the side. Let's bring this straight leg up and across for a spinal twist. You might hold the outside of the foot, ankle, calf, or a strap. Roll open through the left shoulder. If you did add a quad stretch on the other side, you can add that again. Free hand, reaching down for the free foot. And then roll back onto your back. Bring your knees in. One last time, little circle or rock, and just check in with your body. Is anything still needed for you to feel complete in this practice? Is there any last pose that you would like to get in, or a part of your body that could use some attention? If there is, you can wind things down in the way that feels good for you. Could be a restorative pose, could be self-massage, could be anything. Or nothing. If nothing's needed, you can start getting comfortable in your final rest. Eventually settling into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Letting go of the control of your breath. Letting the weight of your body just fall back into the floor. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. And let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. And then use your hands to help you up to sitting. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today.